Out there looking for a new dessert to try? How about Minneola Orange Toasted Walnut Cake? Our dessert diva, Danette Randall, joins us live in studio this morning, showing us how to make this. Good morning, Danette.
Good morning, Tom.
So when I think Minneola, I think of a major train station on the Long Island Railroad.
I know you do. I know you do.
What is a Minneola Orange?
There's Minneola, Florida, too, you know.
Oh, well,
where these are very popular.
They must be from there.
I think
What is a Minneola Orange? Why do we use one?
Well, a Minneola is a tangelo, and you ask why didn't I just call it a tangelo? Because I think Minneola is a little bit more exotic.
It is.
It's really what we're going for. There's all different types of tangelos. This is a division of a tangelo, and a tangelo is a hybrid of a grapefruit and a tangerine.
Wow.
And one of the reasons I use the Minneola is it's very, very juicy. You can feel when you squeeze it
just
how,
and,
yeah, you can feel the juice. And so they also were just using the zest and squeezing, and they have a very thin peel. They're easy if you wanted to just rip it open and eat it. They're easy to peel. So
great.
That's why.
Well, let's get to mixing.
And I'm making the cake for you, Tom, because you're my friend.
And I like oranges.
Yeah. You love oranges.
I do.
Okay, so we're doing half a cup of butter.
Predominantly melted.
Yep, room temperature or melted, such as this.
Okay.
And then we're doing a cup of just white granulated sugar.
We don't often use butter and sugar in baking, except for almost everything.
I really don't use it very often. I mean,
no, you don't as much. But when I think of baking and making, you know,
there's no
cookies
eggs in this, though.
No eggs. Okay.
You're smart, Lick. I think I heard you're just upset that the Department of Wildlife was closed.
Well, it's the service centers. They're closed for the MLK Junior holiday, which is bad because I know a lot of friends of mine had Division of Wildlife Service Center visits scheduled for today.
Well, I know it's not the same type of animal, but can they go to the aquarium maybe?
That'll be open, but I don't know if that'll help them. But
sea serpents
should be
they
open.
Can, you know, I think that's more exciting.
Good
but
day
anyway.
for families to visit. Now, what do you have here?
I have. You just want to see. Mix that up. 1/4 cup of sour cream. Now, I add sour cream in here. There's a tad bit of grapefruit flavor, and the sour cream also has a little bit of tang, so it adds richness and moistness to the cake and also gives it that little bit of twang that sour cream so often does when you add it into baking goods.
It's a beautiful fit.
So we're going to stir that right on in.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is use the zest. Don't cut these yet to juice them. We're using the zest of 2 of the tangelos, and it's really fast because, like I said before, the peels are quite thin. So you just want to use exactly...
So heartily zest 2 of those Minneolas.
Well, you zest it. I'm just saying, you zest it all.
Right.
It's just not...
Hey, did you see the Jets one yesterday?
You know, I didn't.
No, it was on TV. Yeah, the Jets beat the Patriots.
Yes, Tom, are you kidding? I was jumping up and down doing the
Who's your
Jet
favorite
dance.
Jet?
Who's my favorite Jet?
Is it Sanchez or do you
No,
like...
it's not. I like Braylon Edwards.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, he had a big game.
He had a really big game, and, you know, I like Santonio Holmes, but he's a little bit of a punk, but that's okay.
And you feel bad for your Patriot friends, don't you?
I do not feel bad for my Patriot
not even
friends
a little
at
bit.
all.
No.
Except the viewers that are watching. I'm sorry if that was your team.
Yeah.
Then anyway, so...
We always talk football while we zest.
We always do. It's very...
Makes the zesting go by like nothing.
Makes you feel more manly as you're zesting. All right, so anyway, we did 2 zests, 2 tangelos. Now we're going to cut these in half. Thank you, Tom.
Knives are
and
sharp.
Also, I should mention that you can tell the Minneolas by see the little neck on them.
Bump.
They have the little, they're called honey bells.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that adorable? Now it's going to be about 1/4 cup of orange juice, and that would be 1 orange, but you're zesting 2 because we are going to use that other orange in the glaze.
Oh, I understand.
In the glaze.
Yeah, I get that.
So go ahead and just use the whole orange, and like I said, it comes out to about 1/4 of a cup of juice.
But one good Minneola squeezy, yeah.
One good. I mean, this is one of the juicier ones, so.
Perfect.
We're just going to stir.
So a lot of good orange flavor in there.
A lot of good orange flavor. And now we're going to take about 1/4 of a teaspoon almond extract and just a little bit, because you want the orange flavor to be there, but you want the almond just to act as a, you know, just to accent flavor.
Okay.
So we're going to stir that on up. I've got 1.5 cups of flour. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon salt.
Running out of time, so we got to pound it in there.
Oh, good Lord. We talk too much about the... What you ask?
Well, we were just zesting while I asked.
All right. Anyway, you're going to stir this up, and as you know, it's going to turn in. It's going to look like a cake batter. We're going to put it in the 9-inch cake pan.
Okay.
We're going to bake it for about 25-30 minutes. Let it cool. Flip it over. The glaze is just 1.5 cups of powdered sugar.
Right.
And it is the whole Minneola orange squeeze. And then I've toasted some walnuts. Sprinkle those on top, and voila, you have the Minneola cake that I know you're going to love.
And, of course, in much more detail, you can get a hold of the recipe on our website at kwgn.com.
And Tom, you can also visit me at the Waffle Brothers.
Really? Where's that?
4th and Corona. Dessert Diva treats all around.
They're always good.
Come and get it.
Go to Daybreak, then go to Dessert Diva, and you can get more information there. We're going to taste test in just a minute. Danette, thanks as always.
Thanks, Tom.
It smells great in here. All right, coming up, not every